Good morning. We are now heading towards Loch Lomand. So we're doing a loop over the top of Loch Lomand. I'm not going up into the Highlands. Today will be the last day up in Scotland. And then down sort of twisties. Obviously not the other side of Loch Lomond exactly, because you can't do that, but ultimately loop over the top, back down, and then finishing at the Falkirk Wheel. Now I've knocked my mirror. And then from there, I have no idea, but I think what I'm going to do is do a scenic route, just scenic, avoiding motorways down towards Carlisle. Probably bag another Premier in down in Carlisle, and then tomorrow finish the journey off, either boringly down the motorway depending on how I feel, or I might go through the North York Moors and down to the Bigden Bridge, that kind of way, down through the middle and through the Peak District. We shall see. We shall see. Definitely quite a bit colder today. 14 degrees, but it's not raining, which is the main thing. It's not raining, so no complaints. I'm not entirely sure how much of this I was really torn last night, because the one half of me sort of says, you've come all this way and now you're not going to go any further north. But I looked at doing a loop of Skye, but realistically, to be able to do that properly without it feeling like a rush, I'd want to do another day up towards Fort William, or at least getting onto Skye to enjoy that. Then a day round Skye, stopping off, and then heading back. A, that's a bit longer than, that'll mean I'm away for a bit longer than I would have liked. And B, I couldn't find any remotely reasonably priced accommodation. I mean, it was getting up into the £300 a night mark. That's not an option at all. And I thought, well, there's no way I'm coming this close to Loch Lomond and not even going and looking at it. I don't know how much of it I'm going to be able to see from the side of the road. I've got a feeling it's probably the other side of that. The trees, no, it's not. No, it's not. But I don't know. We'll see. There's a turning back there that I could have taken that would have took me along the side of the lake, but well, I clearly can't go up there. Let's go and have a quick look down here. Take a photo. Then we can at least say that we've seen it. Certainly not the best shot by a million miles. In fact, not even a good shot. Actually, should we try? We're going in there a little bit. Obligatory one with the bike, of course. I've got a feeling that's me done with Loch Lomond now. We're just going to circle all the way around the top of it on A roads. I do hope it's not going to be boring A roads though. Ah, this is what we wanted. This is what I was hoping for. This is a bit better. This is the bit where I'm going to regret not going past this wobble box in front, isn't it? Camper van towing the car. This is where he realises that he's left his car behind there. What on earth are we doing? Why are we going so slow? Just got back in here in a sec. I'm not entirely sure there's actually anything blocking this other than I think just one camper van at the front that's just driving at 20 mile an hour. Oh, maybe not. I'm being a bit off here. It's just volume of traffic, isn't it? There's a fine line, isn't there, between just going with the flow and no rush versus actually just getting to a point where you go, oh, for Christ's sake, come on. Definitely reached that point of just asking. people to get a move on now. That sign's supposed to be for motorcycles there. Stay in your lane. That is beautiful, isn't it? Oh, that's photogenic. That needs a photograph. I guess this is the taste of what you get when you get up into the Highlands, isn't it? Definitely need to come back and have a mooch at that. But once it wasn't the wobble box's fault. It's a big articulated. Finally, we're free of the lorry. Oh my god, and then straight into the mud. I'm now coming over the top of Loch Lomand before I then start heading back down again. Well, the A85, and then we get onto the A827. I mean, you can understand why people from Scotland are very proud of the place, because it is beautiful, and I get the impression that I've barely scratched the surface of it, really. The further north you go, the more beautiful it gets. Let's see what the rest of the day brings, shall we? Loch Lomand. Yeah, so even though I've just come out onto a straight, horrible straight bit of road here, seems like quite a decent road this, the A85. Should we go up here? Oh, let's go up here and have a look at this loch. Creef. Oh, they do that. There's that Clover Creef, isn't there? It does the run. It's like does a number of ride outs from Creef being at the centre. It's called Clover Creef because I think it's Creef, you know, clover leaf. They look like the shape of a clover. So there's a question: what makes it a loch versus a lake, or is loch just Scottish for lake? I do not know actually, which is a little bit embarrassing, really, but. I'm going to stick the bike down there, just take a quick picture. Let's wobble out of a gravelly driveway, parking area. They're just coming up on Loch Lomand, I think it's called. Trussels Forest. I've literally just, well, I've obviously just gone round in a circle, haven't I? Oh well. Hike! 19 degrees, my arse. Most definitely isn't that. Yeah. Gravel, come on. Give me a break. I don't like gravel. I don't care. I know it's an adventure bike, I still don't like gravel. Right. Let's crack on. Can't believe. Brigaturk. Who knows? Maybe you're known for a place? Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Look at that. Very nice. Nice gaff. Very twisty. Should we stop for some food here? Oh, there we go. That's going to do me absolutely perfectly. I have no idea what that's going to look like. It looks like my plate's massive and my head's tiny, but whatever. So I've just stopped in a place called, is it Aberfoyle? Bloody dots right over it. Aberfoyle. Aberfoyle. The Queen Elizabeth Forest Park, which of course is just east of Loch Lomand. Stopped off for a bite to eat. Ham and cheese panino, flat white, something that basically looks like mince pie. Looks delicious. Now I am there, I think, heading towards the Falkirk Wheel. Yeah, from there I'm then going to head down scenic route. It's Carlisle, Penrith, maybe get a Premier in. So I'm now all fueled up. I had a piece of cake that I thought would look like mince pie. It was mince pie, really. But of course, incredibly stodgy, and I really shouldn't have eaten it. Wait. Road ahead closed. So that statement's going to come and bite me on the ass, isn't it? Oh. Do you know what? I'm going to be a bit cheeky and go and have a look. No idea, mate. I'm going to go and have a go. Let's go back this way then. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, whatever. Skip? Yes. What's that going to do? No idea. What? What are you doing, Garmin? Whee! Where is this sending me? I've definitely taken the road less travelled. Yeah, this part of the route was very much a couple of rough waypoints, trying to make things a bit more interesting. Seems to have succeeded. I like this sort of stuff, just moseying on along, not single track, but I suppose you call it single track. But yeah, I do enjoy this. Oh, look at that. Anyone know what the name of this heather is along here? Don't say heather. The yellow stuff. It's very pretty. Yeah, I know I'm on the wrong side of the road. It's fine. Why is my knee so warm? Is that heat coming from the engine? It's warming my knee. V818 to Denny. This is why I enjoyed owning the Himalayan so much, because it absolutely excelled on these sorts of roads. Not that there's anything wrong with this on these sorts of roads, obviously not what's wrong with any bike on these sorts of roads, but it excelled at plodding along, and you plod along on roads like this. I guess that's the point I'm trying to make. The problem was the effort you had to put in to get to those roads to plod on. You're never going to be getting there at any particular speed. So you generally needed an abundance of time on your hands with a Himalayan, which if I could just stop buying fancy motorbikes for 5 minutes, I might be able to shore up enough money to retire and have the time. In my dreams. Yeah. A big reservoir on the other side of that wall there, that embankment. It looks quite full. Oh, let's pull in here for 5 minutes. Seems to be the day for this. Getting blocked. Road ahead closed. I'm assuming it's after the turn. The Falkirk Wheel. Finally. Drive in and park, enter your car, reg at a payment machine or pay by 20 minutes free, no validation required. Oh, okay. Whatever. Well, I'm going to go park right in here. Oh. That's got to feel a bit sketchy up there, yeah. Don't you think? The way they're just stood there on that boat.
There's no water loss either, is there? No, that's all sealed.
I mean, it's just... it's incredible.
Uses the power to boil 8 kettles or something, it said. No? Information in there.
Uses what?
The power that you would use to boil 8 kettles for water.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, because
really
it's just counterbalance, isn't it? Yeah, I love excessive engineering. Yeah. That's brilliant. I mean, relatively speaking, that's pretty quick as well, actually. I thought it was going to take ages to go around.
I think they said it was 8 minutes that takes to go.
That was splendid. A nice, I don't know, hour and a half. I mean, if you're not into your civil engineering, it's going to be a bit underwhelming, really, but for me, that was brilliant. Right, let's go. Oh, push that back. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. I was going to go from here now to do a scenic route down to my digs, which is Premier Inn number 2. It's then another hour and a half. It's sort of almost doubled the journey. It would have sort of gone via Hoyk and down that way. I'd sort of just get it done now. A couple of hours from here, Falkirk, down to... Oh God, should have cleaned the visor, Darren. A couple of hours from here down to Falkirk. Oh God. A couple of hours from here in Falkirk down to Carlisle. Just in the car. I think I'm tired. I think it's a good job. I'm just jumping it on the motorway, isn't it? Carlisle Junction 42, Premier Inn. And then I might have a look at just doing something a bit scenic tomorrow. The Kelpies. What are that? Why do I know the Kelpies? What is the Kelpies? I've heard of it, I just don't know what it is. As soon as I see what it is, I'll go, oh, of course, it's that. No, it's funny. I'm now on the A74. So just came off the motorway, as I'd said, I'm just bored of it. And it's the A74, literally, you can ever see it on the sat nav here. It just tracks the M74 almost exactly. And yet, strangely, it's just nowhere near as bad as the motorway. I don't know why. Back onto the boring stuff. Broke it up for 5 minutes. And then I'm 40 odd miles to go. Look where that's going. Oh boy, look at that. It's the new world. Electric. But to be fair, I get it, it's where we've got to go. But I'll take that any day of the week. Just stopped at Gretna Services. I'm only about 20 minutes away from the hotel for the night, but as usual, my 50-year-old bladder needed a wee. 51-year-old bladder needed a wee. And my 51-year-old arse needed a rest. Although, my cool covers, I haven't mentioned this thing. These things are bloody brilliant. And they certainly don't stop arseache completely. But my God, they stave it off for a lot longer and reduce its impact. No affiliation and all that sort of shit. Just a happy customer. Come on, Dad, and stop peeing around and get the hell out of here.
Your destination is on the right.
I know it is. Oh, and I'm going to park right in there. Perfect. I'm doing that just nicely. Oh, that's been a nice day, that has. That's cracking. Really enjoyed that. And yeah, that's flat anyway. Turn you off. Good morning. As you can see, my life is completely wrong with the weather. We are home. I'm going to say hello to my doggies. Hello! Oh, hello there! Hello! Hello! Shall I take this off first? Hello, baby. Oh, yes! Can I take my helmet off first? And